I'm glad. Well, not glad. I'm actually sad that this is how my setup is now. Right after you're leaving.
Now
Also,
that it's all cool and fancy.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to a Brunch of Idiots. This is Mimi's last episode.
So sad.
This I feel like
I know we said that last time, but we said possible.
Possible.
Because we didn't know what my
Just the
calendar
way
was going to look like today.
Yeah, don't froze. The way also this looks like, it looks like we're just like, this is last minute, which I kind of like the mood. I have a monitor.
I like this.
Yeah.
I feel like it's comfier, more casual.
Yeah. And I feel like this monitor, like, it's a good thing because now I can see what it looks like.
We're looking at his phone. That's why we're not looking at the camera.
Sorry.
His phone shows us what we look like.
Fun fact, I know I bought a cinema camera right after I finished this whole entire thing, so it's kind of like one of those like not stupid purchases, but it's like you could have done this earlier, but you just were like, nah.
It's okay.
I invested
I'm sure you'll find other things to use it for.
Yeah, I'm gonna start like doing what's that thing called? Documentaries. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing documentaries.
What's the first documentary topic?
Ooh, Jessica Brown.
Good luck with that one.
Yeah. I'm just kidding, Jess. We love you.
I feel like she's already making her own documentary.
Oh yeah,
that's called her Instagram stories.
That's funny. Yeah, if you do follow her or you don't, you should. But you're missing out on a good. She just has the best stories ever. I love every time she posts.
Did you hear the homeless man one?
She posted. She's going through.
Got dragged on TikTok. Girl. We love you, Jess.
Yeah,
we stand by you.
This is too far for you.
I'm like trying not to stretch. There we go.
There you go. Is that better?
Okay.
It's just so funny, but it's also one of those things where it's like,
if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to Jess.
And then I want to message her, like, don't forget us when you're like on TV shows or something like that, you know, like don't forget us little people. But it's also like, it's one of those things where she's been doing, like, she's very open about everything she does, you know, like, but it's like the one thing that people are coming at her for, which I personally think is so stupid because it's like, you don't understand the whole scenario. So like, you need context of this, and she's doing her best to explain the context of it all. But it's also one of those things where it's like, it's the one thing you don't want to get famous for, you know? Like, you're like, oh, I don't really want to, this is the one, I just post for fun. And then someone's like, let's blow it up. Yeah. You know, like, why can't you like get me famous for something else, you know? Like, I don't know. It's just, it's something else. I mean, every day I think about myself about when I'm going to post, and then I'm like, is this it? Is this the one moment where I'm going to blow up? But that's not. That's not. Nobody's watching my shit. Nobody's watching our stuff. We just do this for fun.
We have 2 viewers.
It's
one's his mom.
Yeah.
And one is Maggie. She's listening in the car.
Yeah, she actually listens it to on mute. She just doesn't. No, I'm just kidding. She was like, I know David doesn't even listen to this because I feel like I made a lot of comments about like David or like, hey David, if you see this and stuff, and he has not.
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't.
Yeah, appreciate David.
I get home and he'll be like, oh, how did the podcast go? What'd you guys talk about? And you know how like right after, I don't know if it's just me or if it's you two. Right after, I literally cannot remember anything.
No, I can't.
Like my brain is just like off. Like we're on and then we're off.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't know. Why don't you just listen to the episode? And he's like, if you can't even tell me what you talk about, why am I going to listen? And I'm like, because you support me.
You're supposed to support me. And what the fuck, bro?
But then I feel like if he had a podcast, I probably wouldn't listen to it either.
What would his podcast be?
Venting about idiots and a little bit of politics sprinkled in there. Probably a lot of politics sprinkled in there.
I feel like David would do good as a solo podcast, like just him talking.
Oh, he would love that.
Yeah, I think he would.
He would love that. If you're like, hey, David, sit right here, and we just hand him both mics, and we're like, tell us what's on your mind today. He'd be like, okay, so
this happened.
Blah, 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 blah.
This happened. I feel like actually I would get so more information from him than the news.
Probably. He does it. I'm very proud of him. Mm-hmm. I don't love that he's one of those people that like argue in the comments with people. I don't love that. But I do appreciate that he does his research when he does it.
Yeah, no,
like if somebody
smart.
comments to hit something and he's like, that's not true. Like he'll go and he'll Google and he'll go on like all these different things and he'll like cite it sometimes.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like,
fuck yeah, David.
Do you want to do that on it? Like, can you plan a date like that? Can you do all that research too?
No. That's too much work.
No, just Facebook.
I have priorities. He's like, I'm not that. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's funny though. That's kind of cool though. I mean, some people don't. Some people be like, well, I read this one book one time, and then they're like, what's the title of the book? And
I'm like, I saw this study. It was a TikTok. It wasn't a study.
I saw this Instagram reel. It was Trisha Paytas, reliable source. I'm like, if someone ever said that to me, I'd be like, go yeet yourself. Just go off a bridge, please. But That's funny though. David, you should just listen to this one. If you are listening to this, David,
very proud of you.
very proud of you that you did one thing. You don't have to listen to the rest of the episodes.
Just the one.
But if you want some context, a lot of people who probably listen to this think that you're Mimi's man whore. So there's
they've not been my words.
Yeah. Just no, I'm just like in a good way, like a sex slave, but like positively a sex slave. You know, I don't know how
he's not allowed out of the house.
Yeah, he's chained up and stuff. Actually, he
has to wear a certain uniform when he cleans the house. You know,
you're not moving to Fresno because David got in a good school. You're actually moving to Fresno. Like it was your choice, actually. You know.
No, that's where that stops. That's where that stops.
That's hilarious, though. Also, you know what? We also realized what's today's date? Do you know?
The 30th.
Today's the last day of Pride Month, so you know whoever's listening to this, make sure you support your local gays. You know, punch a church person in the dick. No, I'm just kidding. Unless they're like a cool church person, then like don't. But like you just check their vibes, you know. Make sure you go to Hillcrest. Support the bars. I know it's Sunday, but you could
even better.
Oh, brunch.
I was just gonna say go to a brunch. Although they'll be listening on Tuesday.
Oh shit! Yeah,
so Pride Month will be over, and you better have done your part.
So I guess still do it no matter what, because like.
Well, I think in our area, I don't know if it's all of California or if it's more so like Oceanside and LA and San Diego. I think it's San Diego and LA. Yeah. Our Pride Month is July.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we do a lot of the parade stuff in July.
Yeah. So it's like the national.
So guess what, motherfuckers?
Pride Month in June, and then we get it also in July.
Yeah. So we got 2 months. So do what you can. You know, like tip them, even if they're just walking in the street. Just tip them and stuff for their service. You know.
There you go. Thank you for existing.
Thank you so much.
Please step on me.
It's like you know, like every gay person like pulls out the iPad.
The tip thing.
Yeah, exactly. They're like every time they say slay queen, they get tipped and stuff. That's crazy. I feel like June just went by real fast.
It went by so fast.
I know. Like
so fast.
Normally I do like Maggie and I will do something for Pride Month and stuff, and that's how I know it went by real fast is because like. Now that fact it's like already almost July tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we didn't do anything. We usually we'll go to like a drag bingo with you.
Yeah.
Or we'll do something like in Hillcrest or something like that. But well, no, we just didn't. It's just I dude like blinked and I was like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah, all my clients were like, how's it June already?
No, for real.
I was like, I don't know. I thought I told you guys in May.
Yeah, I thought I had like a few more sessions with you and working out.
That was our last one.
Wow.
I'm officially unemployed.
Wow. Well, she's still employed by me. I'm still paying. I
have a few people that are going to pay me to do programs.
I'm paying her for more training sessions. Well, like online, like she's going to give me a workout. So I'll pay her monthly for that. If I need a second shooter, obviously I'll fly her down here so she can do the work.
Yeah, if any photographers want me to help with their weddings, I will help you.
Yeah, I'm actually
get me out of Fresno for a weekend, please.
I'm actually Mamie's manager now. I just realized that we're in contract. So anytime other people are like, "Hey, I need a second shooter," I'm like, "Okay, so this is her price. You know, here's her contract." But yeah, you had a wedding yesterday, which looked fun.
I did with your friend,
Marissa.
I shot with your friend.
Yeah, dude.
It was a really cute wedding.
Yeah,
it was really cute. It was like sunset colors.
Oh hell yeah!
So all the bridesmaids had different like orange, yellows, pinks, and then all the groomsmen were. Oh no, they were in gray, but the groom was in like a deep like ocean, like a deep blue. The colors were so pretty.
Dude, that's so sick. My suit actually I have for a wedding is so they have the same idea, but it's a little bit more fall-y kind of suntan colors. Yeah. So it's kind of like that idea, kind of like this almost right here.
Okay, I like that.
And then the guys, I think they're all wearing white or something like that. And then my suit is like a deep ocean blue.
Nice.
Because I was like, dude, that's just such a good color.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm so excited because it's an outdoor wedding at a barn. Dude, here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. When I get married, we're having it indoors. But as a photographer,
yesterday's was outdoors. Yes, please do it indoors.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like during the summer, around almost closer to August or July, I would say have it indoors because it is going to get hotter. For those who don't know, if you haven't been alive for the last,
we were sweating.
Yeah. But when it's like, I don't know, like June or before, outdoors, perfect time. Fall time, do it.
Depending where you are, too. Yeah,
but as someone who photographs weddings, oh my God, dude, fucking outdoor stuff is the perfect thing ever. Just, you can do so much. Like, you have, like, access to the beautiful sunset. You can go to like a florist area or something. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just perfect. Indoor weddings are challenging unless they're like in a cool like castle. That's my next goal.
Shoot a wedding in a castle.
Yeah, dude. Okay. Dude, I'm going to the one in Canada
Yeah.
for vacation. I'll leave my business card there. Like, I'll fly back up here.
There you go. Become their like one of their like contracted photographers.
They're like, we already have like 7 of them. Yeah, but like you don't.
But
have
do you have me?
Yeah, I'll say you have not seen my second shooter.
I have a package deal. I come with a second shooter. Yeah.
I already have a second shooter. Already do. They're like, who? Don't worry about it. Is she local? No. But she could be.
I'll fly to Canada.
She'll fly to Canada.
I'll fly anywhere.
It's only a 3-hour flight. Then you land in Calgary and then you drive like 2 hours up. It's fine.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, we'll go a day before.
Yeah.
We can't afford that hotel. We'll book it at like a Motel 6, but you know.
I feel like if we work for the castle, they should provide lodging, at least for the night.
It's like a fucking broom closet.
I'll take it.
They're like, fuck
just to
this.
say I stayed in a castle.
But yeah, dude, just shooting the castle, like that'd be fucking sick.
Yeah.
Or like,
dude, all the stone walls. Ugh.
Or like Dracula's castle. Like if somebody was like, hey, you want to come to Transylvania or Romania?
I was gonna say, is Transylvania a real place? No, it's just Romania.
So
right? That's what they think it is.
A little bit history fact. Transylvania was a real place, but then it was invaded by I think what is now Romania, and then they like changed Transylvania to a different city.
Interesting.
It's interesting. Yeah, dude. When you dive into world history and you realize there's a lot of newer countries in this world that are like have not been around. Like there's old countries that have been around for like since the Babylon days and stuff. Babylon days. And then there's countries who are like, yeah, we were invented in 1950.
That's only like 50 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
70 years ago.
70 years ago. So Transylvania was like an old country, but then what is Romania now is what was Transylvania.
Interesting.
So it was a real place. It was a real place. Vlad Impaler was the real Dracula. Just letting you guys know.
Vladimir Putin?
No, not Vladimir Putin. But if somebody was like, yo, come to the Dracula's castle for the wedding, I would think 2 things. 1, I'm down. 2, is this where
am I a sacrifice?
Yeah. Am I a sacrifice?
I would still think about it.
Yeah,
I'd still probably do it.
I'd be like, I don't know. We'll pay
just
you.
Eat a ton of garlic the day before. You'll be
fine.
Fine.
Like carry holy water or something like that. They're like, we'll pay you $40,000. Oof. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Can I get that before the wedding, just so I can put it in my will?
Just in case.
Pass it on.
They're like,
just in case I die.
They're like $40K, first class flight booked, and then you can stay within the castle. Can I say outside the castle? No. $50K. Okay, I'm there. But dude,
$41K. Okay.
Fuck, that's a bargain, dude. I can't say no to that. I would do it though, to be honest. I would carry like I'd carry like garlic with me, holy water, silver bullets, a steak, and then an actual steak in case I get hungry while I'm vampire hunting.
I'd just be like, I guess it's my time.
Yeah, Mimi would be the first
Thanks
one.
for the money.
She would be the first one to go. No, without a doubt.
No, I feel like they'd be like, you
would live out your. What's that?
I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll stay.
Have you seen Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I know which one you're talking about, but I don't think I've
actually
watched
it. The girl, Kate Beckinsale. I feel like that's what you want to be so bad. And David's your Van Helsing. Actually, but however, though, her character dies because she tries to give Van Helsing the serum that like prevents him from being a werewolf. So David technically kills you, which checks out. I'm just kidding. Yeah. We also saw Quiet Place actually.
Oh, you watched it yesterday?
Yeah,
so good. I saw it on Friday. You guys saw it yesterday.
I saw it yesterday. I don't want to spoil much of it, but it was like, it was good. It was one of those ones where I'm like, I'm glad there was like a beginning to this of how it all happened. Because you see,
if it would have been just this movie, like if this were the first one, then I would have been like, okay, now like what?
Yeah.
Like the ending would have been not the actual ending with her. That was a great scene.
Yeah.
But like the ending of the movie, I'm trying to say it without spoiling things.
Like the way it ended.
It just kind of was like, oh.
Yeah. Because it was hopeful. You're like, oh, everything seems okay. But in reality, it's.
But because we know how the first Quiet Place and the second Quiet Place, we know what happens there.
Exactly.
It just kind of like put more things into perspective on this one and like Well, yeah, what happens if you are in a big city with a ton of noise compared to like out in the woods?
Because like I think no, you're okay. I think the first one they were in like a small country town.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, dude,
It's so good. And Lupita Nyong'o, is that how you pronounce?
I know Lupita, like she's like
Nyong'o?
the Nigerian actor.
Yeah, Lupita Nyong'o, amazing in anything.
Yeah,
Anything.
I would watch her in anything, dude.
She was so good.
She's so good.
So good.
Definitely didn't think her storyline. I like thought it was just like she was trying to survive, but there's like more to it. I don't want to ruin too much of this movie for you guys, but
no, definitely go watch it. It's so good.
If there's the way they did the trailers, I'm a big person who I hate trailers now these days because they tell you they show everything.
They show the good parts of it, and then the movie sucks.
Yeah, they did a good part on showing like they came from a meteor crash. Everyone then was attacked, and then like they don't tell you anything else after that.
Yeah,
that's what I liked about it.
Which I feel like I didn't know that's how they came down from the other two movies. I didn't. Maybe I just didn't pay attention fully, but I didn't know it was a meteor.
In the first one, when they're going through the town before the sun dies, when they're going to the grocery stores, there's newspapers on the floor. Because I guess like the bigger, louder cities got hit first, and then they end up like roaming in and stuff. So there was like newspapers that talked about like an attack, and then it talked about like from the sky and stuff like that. So
that makes sense.
Also, what was the thing they were eating? Was that their food?
I thought those were eggs.
I thought so too.
And then they opened it and ate it, and I was like, But did you see that was a big fucker?
Oh yeah, the big.
That was a big fucker.
I thought that was like
maybe that was the mom.
Yeah,
the main.
And then you see like the red thing and stuff. I thought like maybe that's like a placenta almost.
Yeah, the little
like not the
mushroom,
not the mushroom thing, but like on the floor it looked like liquid.
Oh, I don't remember seeing. I don't remember. I don't know. There was a lot of different things in terms of the monster. You see the monsters a lot more.
Yeah.
You see them like so much in this movie, compared to the other two. Because the other two, we just kind of see them towards the end.
Yeah.
Like halfway to the end.
Yeah, the first one you see them at the end. The second you see a little bit more of them because now they're more aware of what happened.
Yeah.
But also because the first one it ends where she fires that shotgun, so obviously it's like they have to go because like they're all coming towards her. And then the second one is more present.
That's when they figure out the sound thing, right?
Yeah,
the second one.
The sound thing.
But in this one, you definitely see the monsters like from the beginning. It's 10 minutes in, and you've already seen like they're landed, and you're seeing them.
Yeah.
Oh, and you see them like run across and how they get around. Oh, they look creepy.
The only spoiler I would give though is that there's a cat that's a kind of like a main character. Just for all who are animal lovers, nothing happens to the cat. Just letting you know, the cat survives through it all. So
I feel like you need that little bit of hopeful in there.
Yeah, because it's like
the cat's so cute. But did you see what I meant by like
the
cat kind of like brings a lot of the story together?
Yeah.
Like it's not just here's a pet.
Yeah.
Like the cat is actually so involved in the storyline.
Yeah.
Even when you don't. When it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was good. You guys have to watch it. It was very good. It was a good way to like.
It was a cool movie. I really liked it. I would watch it again in theaters.
Somebody said that it like is supposed to close it out. Like they're not. But then someone said that they're supposed to make they were supposed to make total of 5 films. So they're supposed.
I feel like what else can you do with it though?
Well, I don't know.
The next one is set in Hawaii.
No,
in Bali.
Dude, I think the people who survive more likely
are the islands.
The islands, unless like a meteor crashes on
them.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Maybe that would be the next one, like where they come from.
Oh, true.
Like where the meteor or what causes the meteor to hit the earth or something.
Yeah, or like it's about like
or like how it hits like the government. Because we don't hear anything about the government in any of the movies.
Yeah. Oh, like a government perspective?
Yeah, like if one of them hits like near the White House, like how do they all react?
Exactly.
How does the...
Fuck.
Okay,
so if Quiet Place Part 3, day -10, because, they usually like, in John Kronowski's writing a story about it's a government person's perspective, we want royalties. Because you heard it here and then on how we developed this story. They probably already have it, to be honest. So.
Oh, it's probably, yeah.
I'm so fucking dead. Oh, man. This feels weird. It doesn't feel like your last episode.
Stop. I know.
Before we get into that, also today's Maggie and I's 3-year anniversary.
Woo!
Wait, where's the... Yes, 3 years. It doesn't feel like 3 years. It feels like it's gone by real fast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny. Everybody is right around 3 years.
Yeah, you're like 3
We
years.
just did 3 years in May. You guys, I think Kayla and Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember when their anniversary is, but I know it's just about to be 3 years also.
Yeah. We're 3 for 3. Catch up, Karina.
They're what, like 1 and a little bit more, 1.5?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wrap it up, buddy. You know, yeah, we're all in the 3 game. You know. But yeah, this morning I brought her flowers. I was gonna get her breakfast, but we ended up getting some Italian bakery. But tonight, though,
Yeah. What are you guys up to today?
we're going to Rare Society tonight. Dude, if you're in San Diego, you know where Solana Beach is at. There's a restaurant called Rare Society.
They have a steak charcuterie board.
That I might get that just for myself.
We got it when we went last Sunday.
Yeah.
I kept telling David, I was like, we have to go before we move, and so he made the reservation and everything. I was like, oh, look at you.
Yeah. No, dude, and it's good.
So good,
dude. Honest, that place is like. So at first, I thought it was really overrated because it's always like busy. It's always hard. Sometimes hard to get a reservation. And the first time I went there was a couple weeks ago. Actually, I went with her parents, and I was like, dude, this place is fucking lit, dude. This food is good. What I like about this place is that you can order your meat, like whatever you want. Like you're like, let me get the ribeye, let me get this, let me get that. Then you can get the sides, and this is what I love. The sides are family style.
Yeah, it's all like a la carte almost.
Yeah, and I like
it's not like, oh, get your steak and it comes with mashed potatoes and broccoli. It's like, no, here's your steak. We got the mac and cheese.
That's a good choice.
And we got the Parker rolls.
Hell yeah. Parker rolls?
It was so good.
Brother. Dude.
I think you mentioned the bacon.
Yeah. I know you're not a big
fan. The other ones, we got the whipped potatoes.
Yeah.
But I think if I go again, I want to try the like scallops potatoes. I bet those are
yeah, because I like the whipped potatoes, but I feel like sometimes they're too whipped.
Yeah, I like my mashed potatoes a little chunky.
Yeah, a little chunky. No, that don't get me wrong, they were good. I just feel like they were a little too whipped for me. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. And we got the mac and cheese.
They have these like miso carrots, so good. Like they're the baby carrots and stuff like that. They're so not baby carrots, but they're like
the little ones,
the different color ones. So good. But this place is great.
So good.
It's a little bit pricey, but at the same time, like, fuck it. Whatever.
But I mean, for good steak.
Yeah. It's not like fucking Texas Roadhouse.
And it's not like let's go here every week. It's like, hey, on a special occasion, a special dinner, or like somebody's visiting in town, you can go there. It's not that bad for like, I mean, we spent a pretty penny for the 2 of us. But if you go like for a few people, like if you get 4 or 5 people and you guys share 2 of the boards, it's like $50 a person.
No, 60. and that's the thing. Like there are steakhouses like Outback, Texas Roadhouse, Hunters in Oceanside, but it's not really popular. Or
I thought that was closed down.
Is it closed down?
I think so. It's like haunted.
Been. Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh shit! I'm gonna run.
I've never seen anybody pull into that parking lot.
I only like the bicycle place. That's it.
Yeah.
But or like Slater's 50/50. You know, these are places. Slater's 50/50 is good, but like price wise, I'm like, it's one of those
I'd rather cook my own steak than eat at like Texas Roadhouse, except for their rolls.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like same thing, like Texas Roadhouse. I went there one time for the first time with Maggie, and because I had a gift card for like I've had it for like almost 6 years because somebody gave it to me when I was leaving Starbucks. We went there.
Living in Starbucks?
No, when I left.
Oh, left. I heard living. I was like, you were living in Starbucks? I didn't know things had gotten that bad.
I practically fucking was when I was there every day. You know, I kept that shit running. But what you call it? I went to Texas Roadhouse. Got the prime rib, and I make my own prime rib. Mimi's had the prime rib I make. This one was so fatty. And the thing
I'm not a huge prime rib person, like at restaurants because of that. I feel like they're always
cheap,
and I always confuse it because I forget that prime rib is like that thick or that big slice.
Yeah,
I like steaks.
Yeah. That's a rib.
So
that's like
you like rib eyes. Yeah, but I always
confuse
confuse the two because they have rib in it. So I'll get the prime rib, and then I'm like, ew. Yeah. Then it's too much pink.
No, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like
too much.
Because I make my own. I've done it twice, you know, and I get the quality meat. When I go to there's a butcher shop in One Paseo. I always ask for, can you give me a prime rib? Just make sure the fat percentage is low. And they know. That'd be like, I was like, I want it to be 80-20. Got you.
Easy.
Texas Roadhouse, the prime rib I got was more fat than
it's like 50-50.
And I felt sick after eating that. Yeah. I was like, this is
I will say like steakhouses are cool because it's the convenience of you not having to cook your own. But it's like it has to be
a good one.
I think like I feel like I make a decent steak. I know you make great steaks and like roasts and stuff.
Thank you.
So like I don't know how to make a roast. So if I
roast is hard.
Yeah. So if I want a roast, I'd rather go somewhere. But like
I'd rather just call Ernesto and just have him make it for me.
that too. Be like, hey, so like I'm craving this.
But no, you're right, because it's like if it's a convenience of it where you're like, oh, let me get a roast, this is the place I can go.
Yeah.
But some places, I
They're
think
not great.
They're not great. I think they use cheap cuts because I think they're trying to save a penny. But this leads up to the point, like Rare Society is one of those places where you do go once in a while.
Yeah.
And yeah, granted, you could make your own ribeye at home, but the way they do it.
But the options they have too.
Dude, I might get the dry age one. That one was like, it
Oh.
was like $90, but I'm like.
Yeah, they have like Wagyu steaks. They have regular like tri-tip, regular ribeyes. They have the filet mignon. The charcuterie board comes with 3 steaks.
Yeah.
And you either get the Wagyu ones or the dry aged ones.
Oh God.
That's the difference between associate and the other one.
Just thinking about it, just like makes
My
me
mouth
hungry.
just watered. What time are you guys going? I might drop by now.
Should change my reservation to 3.
Just run outside the window. Just throw some out. I'm right here.
Right. Can I get an extra one this real quick and just like hand the food out and stuff? But yeah, we're excited for that. But what's also funny is we're going again next week.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going again another Sunday, I think, with her parents.
Oh, there you go.
But wait, when are you here till like the 7th is when you're moving up, right there. Right?
The 8th is when we drive. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So I mean, I'll be here on the 7th.
I'll keep you in contact. Because we did a reservation for 8, but like it might not be 8.
If somebody bails, I'm down to go.
I know, right? Her dad's like, who's this? I was like, this is Mimi. You might as well get to know
I feel
her.
like I've met him once.
No, you have.
But like very briefly. Yeah.
I mean, we're about to go on some road trips with them, so it's fun. Get a head start.
Maggie's mom would be like, hi.
Yeah, no, she'd be like, bring her along, you know? But yeah, dude, I'm so excited to go twice in a row. That's the thing. It's so funny because like both reservations are under my name. Like same number and all that stuff.
Be like, what are those things that like they have them at like nail salons and like Subways and sandwich shops? They're like, do you have a punch card?
Oh my God.
Like a loyalty punch card?
Come 5 times, get a free steak. Dude, I'm
That'd
already
be smart.
I'm
That'd
already
be
at,
smart.
I'm already at 3, so I need 2 more times. Whose birthday's coming up? Who wants to go to a steakhouse? Who wants to come with a steakhouse food? You have to pay, but like
I'll fly down for Rare Society.
You know how like when you do the reservations, they ask you questions like, what is a special occasion? It's like birthday, anniversary, promotion, graduation. Then there's like another section. Just put like, Mimi's coming home.
They're going to be like, from the military? What?
They're like, is she coming home from the military?
No, from Fresno.
From Fresno. But
From Central California.
But it's like training camp. It's rough up there.
It's as hot as Satan's butthole.
Oof. Are you ready for that?
No, it's supposed to be 117 next week.
That's fucking gross.
I'm
it is. What
gonna
is the,
cry.
The temperature right now, the highest is going to be like 78 or something like that.
I don't do well in the heat.
She doesn't do well in the heat.
I don't do well in the heat. I go a little stir crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like,
We'll see. It's okay.
sometimes you got to be like optimistic about moments like this. Just think about like the adventure you would have at Fresno.
I'm excited for Yosemite.
Yeah,
being
you're
there.
You're like 2 hours away?
Like an hour and a half, an hour to 18.
Really?
And then Santa Cruz is like 2 hours away. And I think Tahoe and Mammoth are about like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Instead of however long we have to go right now.
And because you and David go to hot springs and stuff like that. And there's a hot springs near Tahoe, actually, I believe.
There's some right on the side outside of Mammoth too.
Yeah, and then Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe, I've never been, but I've heard it's a good place to go kick it, hang out, go to the lakes. Yeah. And then there's also on the other side, there's a hike you have to go over. And the other side is a nude lake.
Oh.
Yeah, so look at that. Best of both worlds. Also, further down Lake Tahoe, apparently, is where people sometimes dump bodies.
I will put both of those on my map.
Yeah, like things
just to know which one we need.
But yeah, Lake Tahoe is beautiful though. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that. I've seen pictures of it. I'm like,
I've been once, but like a long time ago.
And then what? Santa Cruz is up there. I've never been to Santa Cruz. It looks
I don't
nice.
know what's in Santa Cruz. I know they have the mystery spot.
What's the mystery spot?
It's like that one spot. I don't know if it's like in the woods or by the beach or something, but it's like everybody has this sticker on their bumper car that says, I survived the mystery spot. It's somewhere where like gravity is off. So you like walk into a house and it's flat, but you're like standing this way.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and like things like roll up, and then I don't know if it's like some sort of like
Black
magnetic
magic?
thing, black magic. I don't know, but they call it the mystery spot.
You should go, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm kind of down. That's kind of sick. Like,
I'm trying to see what else there. Yeah.
What there's like? Do you just get vertigo if you go?
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, do you normally get like motion sickness or vertigo?
Not motion sickness, vertigo. I actually found out I have that thing where if I look up at something, I get like.
Wait, can you open your phone so I can get on your Wi-Fi?
Oh shit.
That way I can.
Hold on. Okay.
That way I can look up or look it up on yours.
Hold on. Let me find the settings.
It's all the way on the first one.
I'll just look.
Oh, okay. That works too.
Hey, that's the picture I took on your Apple ID.
Oh, of me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can share. Nice.
It should connect now.
Okay.
But yeah, I have that thing, but it doesn't bother me and stuff like that. Like really like bad. Where if I look up and I get a little like not lightheaded, but I'm like, oh brother, let me see.
So like, oh, I guess the house has shifted or something. But like, yeah, you're standing in there, and you're like sideways.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
But it's even like outside. Like,
whoa.
people look like they're super far off. I don't know.
That's crazy. Look at that girl in that thing where she's like, look, she's like standing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Look at that one.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't know. I would. That guy looks like he's almost about on top of the roof. Like, what the fuck?
Like, this is how they're actually standing, but that's how they are in the house.
Well, this one says like this thing right here says 2 people with service dogs say mystery spot turned them away.
Oh, maybe because of the service dog?
Yeah. Maybe it's like some kind of like, whoa. That's
Weird.
so crazy.
I don't know.
You should
That's
go.
all I've just like briefly heard of the mystery spot. I've never been
It's
there.
probably a
Never seen
vortex.
it. Maybe.
I remember one time when the car, Kayla was in the back and I was driving, and I was like, yeah, this is a vortex. And she goes, what? What about vortex? And I was like, what? And you're like, oh, I'm really into vortex. I'm like,
Who?
Kayla. She
Like Michaela?
Yeah, Michaela. She had like she was like, we were driving and I was like making a joke about vortex. And then she was like, what? Vortex? She goes, no, I'm really into vortexes and stuff like that. I remember it was her. Like we had a whole conversation.
Where were we going?
I think we were coming back from the bar or something. But this is when she lived with you.
When she lived with me? Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But it looks like you got
I'll
a lot
ask
to
her.
do. Looks like you got a lot to do in Fresno.
Well, I'll figure stuff out to do.
Yeah. I mean,
So.
it's only 2 years.
Yeah. It'll
Not
go.
bad,
I
it's
know
still-
it'll
still
go by
bad.
a lot faster than I think. I think the beginning will go by really slow because it's like
Yeah.
getting used to
Used to
everything and
everything,
like
yeah.
obviously like being homesick and like missing
Yeah.
everyone and be like, I'm bored and I want to go to a bar and I can't text Ernie.
Yeah.
But I think after
Come to a bar. I'll be up there in 5 hours.
I think after the holidays.
Yeah.
Because the plan is to come down for both holiday for Thanksgiving and for Christmas.
Yeah.
I think after that, after like seeing family, driving back up, it'll go a little quicker each
Yeah.
time. And it's only 2 years.
Well, I
And
mean,
then we're gonna be right back here.
yeah, this whole fucking year happened by so fast. I don't know. It's already July.
I know.
Like, I don't fucking know, dude.
That's so fast.
Next year is going to be Christmas.
Oh my God, we got a plan for Halloween. I'll come down for Halloween.
You'll come down for Halloween.
I'm just gonna be coming down like every
I
month.
know. I'm coming down for Halloween. I'm coming down for Thanksgiving.
Because I'm coming down in the end of July.
I'm coming down for Memorial Day.
Coming down at the end of July because
Yeah.
we're visiting my brother in Colorado, so we're flying out of San Diego.
Sweet.
In September
Mm-hmm.
for our trip. For Halloween,
Yeah.
for Thanksgiving, for Christmas.
I told maybe, I think I was like,
It's Groundhog Day. I'm gonna come
Groundhog
down.
Day. What else? It's
It's National Corn Dog Day.
National Corn Dog Day. I gotta go down to San Diego.
Yeah,
Like,
where else am I gonna get a corn dog?
yeah. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if like Fresno. What is Fresno? I feel like, is it chili?
Oh yeah, they have a really good like white chicken, white bean chili,
Yeah.
and then a regular chili.
I think they're known for their chili festival up there. I believe.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so like get some Pepto Bismol, some lactates, and so you don't shit your pants and just enjoy that. Because I feel like that's what Fresno is known for. Like I think I've seen it in movies and stuff where they're like, we're gonna pass through Fresno and they're having a chili festival. You know, like San Diego is like, you know, every city has like what they're known for, you know? And I feel like Fresno is known for chili.
Interesting.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
When we went up to look at the places, a lot of the places we went to eat had chili. So maybe, yeah.
Probably. But yeah, let's happen real fast. You leave. You got one
we have
more.
to start. We haven't packed it all, and I have to pack all of next week.
Packing's hard. Packing's hard.
Yeah.
And I don't like packing. But like I'm gonna do what you like when like the whole thing you're saying about the whole thing, like where you put the bags over the trash, like
that's the easiest way to move clothes. Yeah.
I know somebody who packs their stuff individually and stuff like that. One of my friends from work was packing, and she was like, "Oh yeah, like I had to take everything out of my closet, fold it, put in the box." And then she goes, same thing with my dressers.
But then you have to take it out and refold it.
And that's why
rehang it up.
I told her, I said, wait, I was like, for the stuff hanged up, you know, you could have just in your car. And then she's also living in the same area. She didn't move.
So it's not even that far.
Yeah. She was like, well, I just didn't want them to get wrinkled. I was like, do you not own an iron or a steamer? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, so like
they also make wardrobe boxes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That has the bar so that you can hang everything.
Exactly.
And it's hanging while you move.
And then I asked her, I was like, do you have a closet at this place? She goes, yeah. She's like, I have a pretty big closet to hang my stuff out. She's like, it's kind of a walk-in closet, but not where she's like, you could walk into it and then it's just their clothes. Like you have a space to stand. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, so then your clothes in the dresser, are you getting a new dresser? Is that why you took everything out? And she goes, no, I took the dresser with me. I said, why didn't you just unhook the dresser, the drawer, put it in your car, and then like, you know, move everything there? She goes, and she like paused for a second, realizing that she fucked up.
Efficiency.
No, she's like sitting there. She's like, oh wait, that does make sense. And I was like, how have you like moved a lot? Like, do you not? And I guess she did. She did argue. She goes, this is her third time moving. First time was from her parents. Second time was from moving there. So like from another place, from like college to there and stuff. So this is like her third time.
But still,
dude.
I feel like when I move, I actually like overload the drawers.
Yeah.
And then I obviously take the drawers out.
Yeah.
Move the dresser into the car or wherever we're moving from, and then just stick the drawers back in for the drive.
Exactly.
Because I'm like, I don't want to just pile them up and then now they're in the way. Well, not that space is already taken by the dresser.
No froze. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, bro, what? Like, that does not make sense. And then she was just like, well, what are you going to do? I was like, I don't know. Like, do better? The fuck?
Do better? Do better.
This was good. Well, this was a good time. This was a good 38 episodes.
That's how many we did?
We did 38 episodes.
38.
This is our 38th one right here.
Holy crap.
I was hoping for 50, but there was a few times where we took too many breaks, but that's okay. Well, this was fun.
50 would have been like a whole year. I don't think we've been doing it that close.
Yeah, true. Well, there was like a few times we like took 3 weeks off. But no, I think we would have gone to 45, close to 50.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. But this was fun. I mean, it's so funny though, because I was seeing like a lot of your clients say goodbye to you and then I keep in touch, blah, blah, blah. And it's so funny because Maggie asked me one time, she goes, oh, how do you feel about Mimi leaving and stuff? I said, how do I feel? How do I feel? I go, and I think she wanted me to be like, I'm really sad. I mean, I am, actually. But I think she wanted me to like be more of like, like, I just don't know what to do, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I feel like there's a moment in my lifetime where I'm just like, this bitch will not get away from me. She's gonna
We're bonded for life.
I was just like, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people, your clients and some of your friends, I feel like some of the people you don't normally hang out with every day are like, I'm gonna miss you, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna miss you, obviously.
Yeah,
I'm gonna miss having you around. But at the same time, I'm also like, I think because we both agreed that we text each other regularly, that it's kind of like,
it's a different type. I think the friendships that can survive.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I think we're not afraid of the distance because I know that we'll still keep in touch and we'll stay hanging out. And like, you'll fly up there, I'll fly down here. Whereas with some friendships, when they move away, you're like, I don't know when I'm going to see you or if you're ever going to be back, right? Exactly. Like for me, it's like, hey, in 2 years, I'm back.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's this little pause.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting for sure. I think I'm gonna have to be way better with my whole ADHD texting, like the whole out of sight, out of mind. In terms like of friendship and texting is so bad right now, so I'm gonna have to get
a little bit better at it. Yeah.
Better at like reaching out and being like, "Hey guys, I miss you."
I just come to the terms that we'll never be better at it, but It's also because it's sometimes like, well, I think I will be better. I think in July I won't be better because I will
You
be.
guys are so busy, yeah.
Yeah, and I just don't have service in places I'm going to be going. But in August I will do my best to be better.
Okay.
But sometimes like
I feel like you do good. Like you talk to Sav often.
I do. I text her here and there.
I think about Sav. So Sav, if you're listening, I think about you and I miss you. But as soon as I get my phone, I'm like, ooh, distraction.
No, and I think also at the same time, like with work, like because I'll be like in a meeting and like someone will text me and I'll read it and I'm like, okay, I gotta generate a response, but
and then you just
let me finish this email and then I forget. Like somebody emailed me for some like contracting work and I need to reply back to them and they emailed me. They called me on Friday, but I didn't answer because I was moving things around. And then I was like, fuck. And it's Sunday, so it's already 2 days. So I could email them back, let them know that I'm actually down and stuff like that. But I will say I'm good. I think it's also because like I usually have my phone in my hand, so I'm always like, okay, let me just text back real quick.
Yeah.
My car, if I'm driving, I can hit the text to talk and stuff like that. But I do have some friends who I'll text them, like my coworker who's also my friend now. I'll text her something. And then she'll reply back like 2 days later, and she'll be like,
Same.
"Is this still relevant?" I'm like, "It's not anymore. Actually, like the whole thing is fucking done, you know." But yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like I would, like you were saying, like it's a whole distance thing. Like I feel like
But again, it's like the effort. Excuse me, the effort. I don't know
cry.
what happened to my voice right there.
She's about to cry. She was about to.
I think also like friendships are weird in a way that like, how do I explain it? I think everybody kind of grows apart sometimes and then like some friendships grow back together.
Yeah.
Like I've had friendships from when I was little that like we don't talk for a few years and then we talk again and it's like, oh my God, it's like nothing ever changed. Yeah. So I feel like even if we have that like physical distance, like whenever we do hang out and stuff, it'll literally just be like, hey, a quick catch up, and it's almost like not that much time has passed. Yeah, so I think that's what's going to be our saving grace.
Yeah, no. I also just think that like every day is going to be like, yo, bro, you won't believe what fucking happened, dude. You know, I feel like that's what it's going to be. Or also,
we won't even need a bunch of catch up times because we're just going to be telling each other.
Yeah. Everything. So just we're just going to just zone in on me real quick. So listen here, motherfuckers. It sounds like I'm number one. I hate to break it to you. If you find yourself in number 2, 3, 4, 5, or below number 1, well, learn how to be better. So if you find yourself where Mimi texts you like maybe twice a month, maybe twice a year,
just know that I probably texted Ernie first.
Yeah, just know you fucking suck, dude. Sorry, just kidding. Just kidding.
You like my friends.
Just kidding. I love your friends.
Your friends are my friends.
No, this doesn't pertain.
Or vice versa. My friends are now your friends.
This doesn't pertain to Kayla, Karina, Kevin, America, Chase, Sav, like the close knit group. You know, it's the distance ones, the ones you do have the 1 year conversations with. You know.
Yeah.
So
I know. I talk to my friend Z all the time, and our conversations are always so random.
Yeah.
And they'll be like 4 or 5 messages, and we don't talk for like a month, and then it'll be like, "Bitch, guess what I just heard."
I'm just kidding. You guys don't fucking suck. Just do better. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know. I think you're probably the one. Like out of everyone, I think Maggie's the person I talk to the most. Obviously, because I live with her.
I would hope so.
We're just silent treatment the entire time we get in the house. But then I think you're like the second person.
Probably.
And I don't count my coworkers because obviously I see them every fucking day and text them every day because we have work shit to do. But I think you and Maggie are probably like the one people I talk to the most on my phone, like when I'm like not home with Maggie and stuff. But everyone else, I love you all. Just sometimes either one of us sucks at texting back or I'm just busy with work. And sometimes it's with Mimi though, like
I suck at texting back though.
No, but it's funny though is that I say that, but like there are times where I'm busy. The only people I really do answer the most, real fast, even if I'm in a meeting or like, or something like that, is either Maggie, because priority one, obviously, and then it's you. That's the funny thing is like everybody else, all my coworkers would be like, oh, like who I'm friends with and stuff. They'd be like, did you see my text? I was like, oh, I was in the meeting. And then someone was like, I saw you on the like webcam text someone else. I was like, okay. I was like, you caught me. But I'm also like, fucking send me on Teams, dude. Message me on Teams. Why are you texting
especially
me?
if it's your coworker. Yeah.
And then we can hear you rain a kiss on. I was like, whatever, dude. You're so annoying. But yeah, I mean, this is probably not our last episode. We got we have a little surprise one in September, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like out of the blue. You guys will be like, what the fuck?
And then have a great view.
Yeah. Hopefully the weather's
maybe. Yeah.
If it's not cloudy. But other than that, I mean, I don't know.
We'll bring back our drinks during the episode for that one.
Oh no, we will be drinking where we're going. Trust me. And then we're gonna have so many fucking food. I'm gonna make a nice little.
I'm so excited.
Plate. Ugh, dude, you guys are gonna be in for a surprise. Is this the end of What a Brunch of Idiots? Probably not. I mean, Mimi's only gone for 2 years.
2 years.
2 years. Who knows? Maybe I would blow up or she blows up. I don't know. We'll take some notes from Jess, how she did it. Just kidding, Jess. I love you. And I miss you. Actually, we should probably hang out soon. Taking auditions, actually. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. It would never replace Mimi. I would just do
as long as you just change the name.
No, I would do something else.
I don't care.
I would do something completely different. I was like, it'd be like conspiracy theories with Jess and her now down. See how far that goes. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll do a few things on Riverside. We'll see how that goes. Because I don't know. I feel like that's the thing that people use to like Zoom call other people and stuff like that.
Oh, I was like, I'm not moving to Riverside.
No. That's what it's called. But we'll see what happens. There's ways to do it, but also we both agreed that's better in person because we're both idiots. And Mimi just admitted right now she's not that great at technology, so I can just imagine just on the phone with her. Yeah, so you got to push the blue button.
You got to the camera right there. Yeah, no, Mimi, that's the close button.
Mimi,
the camera.
Yeah, Mimi, the camera's blocked because you have the cover on. There you go. Okay.
What do you mean your laptop doesn't even have a webcam? Right. How did you think this was gonna work?
Mimi,
my laptop has a webcam.
Mimi, you have to turn the mic on. I know you. I can hear you because I'm on the phone with you. Mimi, you know what? I'll take it. Let's just not do this. That's how the first episode is going to be. Just Mimi like telling Mimi. Yeah.
It really would though.
No, it would.
And I'd be like, oh.
I think that's why also, this is such a side note. I think that's why also you and David work so well with each other because your guys' like technology literacy is very much.
I know basic technology. Like if we have to like figure something out on the computer, I can figure it out. But like this technology and stuff, like I couldn't even figure out the Flash yesterday.
She was hilarious. She was texting me like while she was at her job.
I'm at a wedding. I'm like, I can't connect my Flash. What do I do?
While she's doing that, I'm home Googling everything to see if I can find her troubleshoot her solution. That's literally how it is. That's how it is.
That's like higher technology.
Yeah.
It's not like every day. Yeah. Like I can figure out phone stuff. Something on my laptop, I can figure it out.
Yeah.
We got to print something to connect to over here to over there. Yeah. I can figure that out.
Maybe it's like Control P. That's fine. That's all you have to do. But that's actually why she'll be texting me most of the time. How do you do this? And I'm like, okay, so this is what you got to do, step by step. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. I don't want to take too much of your time because you do have to. We have
some stuff to do today.
Yeah, you have Lake Forest.
People to visit.
Well, thanks for tuning in.
See.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for keeping up. And if you haven't kept up, you can go fuck yourself. I'm just kidding.
You have a what?
If you haven't kept up with us, go fuck yourself.
Well, way to tune in on the last episode, guys.
Yeah, thanks. Way to go, losers. Well, this was been fun. Do you have any last words?
I feel like I should, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
She doesn't. She never does.
I mean, it's been fun for all 3 to 4 of our listeners. I hope you guys are just as entertained. I feel like this was literally just our excuse to have like quality time.
True.
And like bullshit some time around. So
not counting the times.
Thank you guys for being a part of that.
Yeah. And not counting the times we would just go out and eat. But yeah. But thanks for being part of it.
But this is productive.
With that being said, who do you want to give out the last send off?
What?
Okay, bye.
Oh, I was going to say we should do it at the same time.
We'll do one more time. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, bye.